Elaine Sugar, APS, a Perfect Swing Academy. This is Daniel R. Sugar here on his DVD. He's the only master in the whole world of golf with his down under up. No other academy teaches the down under up because these are our words, down under up. Dan Sugar master how golf club works. The formula for power and accuracy, series 4, DVD 43, understanding how the golf club works. Learn the 4 L's on the golf club. Shows you how to use the golf club. Hit the golf off the right side to hit. I'm going to talk about a different DVD, the short game. It goes over the half shot. You do that half shot just like Daniel R. Sugar's training you. You never have to pay for lessons again. You're having more power, more accuracy, and more distance, and no more knee and back pains. Dan Sugar says several times on his videos, if you learn my half shot, you got my swing down. He says it several times. You got my half shot, you got my swing down. When he says that, we're looking for a new student because once you learn that half shot, you don't need us anymore because you're hitting straight down the line and winning your money at the golf course. The next one is the pole and rope drill. The pole drill, she just shift and turn to the right. Daniel will go in more detail about that. The next one is a rope drill. It's heels up and down, elbows back and forth, knees back and forth. We want you to stand like a normal stance at a grocery slide line. Now, it depends on what golf clubs you're using. You can come out a little bit more. The driver's a little bit more out. Okay, stand normal. Because when you use those hips up and down, and men, you got to learn how to sway your hips back and forth, just like a woman. Stand in front of the mirrors and use those hairs and sway those hips back and forth. See, women catch on faster that part of the swing because we already know how to sway our hips, boys. Man. Okay. So right now you have 2 feet flat on the ground. Right now you have 2 bent. Right now you have 2 straight. Our leg work, 1 leg bent, 1 leg straight, back and forth. See the difference of the leg work? Okay, the next DVD is the Little Club DVD. This is Daniel Sugar's words, not Mike Alston's, on the right arm movement to the right wrist movement. I interviewed Mike Alston. We talked about several golf pros. Very interesting interview. He told me a lot of things that I didn't know. But afterwards, I asked him, Daniel needs the right arm movement to the right wrist movement for his second book, How to Kill the Ball book. And he said that Daniel is a smart Mr. Austin says, Daniel's a smart man, he'll get it. So I relayed it back to Dan, and I said, Daniel, he says, Mr. Austin says, you're a smart man, you'll get it on the right arm movement to the right wrist movement. So Daniel can train anybody, but now he has to go back out to the golf course and study this. He wished Mike Austin would have given him the words for his second book. Now his book's on hold until he understands how to do the right arm movement to the right wrist movement. It took him several weeks. He came back to me, says, I know how to do it for the students can understand. When he figured out that right arm movement, that's when Daniel R. Sugar became the #1 master in the whole world of golf. And you will see. By studying his stuff, you will see. We already have several people in the testimonial saying he is the #1 teacher in the world of golf. Okay? And so Dan put it in his book, How to Kill the Ball book, the right arm movement to the right wrist movement. And then he has 2 DVDs, a training device, and the Little Club DVD. The right arm movement to right wrist movement is in his DVDs. They're not Mike Alston's, they're Dan Sugar's words. Come and join our team and learn how to do the down and up. I am the only master in the whole world of golf, Elaine Sugar. Have a lovely day. APS.